The families of 4 Navy personnel who were reported missing staged a fast opposite the Fort railway station, demanding that their loved ones be found. The families say that the 4 Navy personnel have been missing since the 29th of March 2011.
3 of the sailors were reported missing while serving at the naval base in Chundikulam, Mulethivu. The relatives added that although requests were made from Navy authorities over a period of 4 years seeking their location and whereabouts, these have not yielded results. Meanwhile, a letter addressed to the Mulethivu SSP by the SSP of Anuradhapura, SWM Senaratna, was shown to the media by the relatives engaged in the hunger strike. The letter reads that based on a request made to the IGP, an investigation was launched with the intervention of the SSP of Kabithigol Lava. The letter goes on to state that a Navy officer reported missing along with 3 other Navy personnel had ventured out to sea on a small boat to extort money from Indian fishermen. The letter reads that while it is alleged that the sailors were hacked to death, since there is no evidence to prove this premise, further investigations must be undertaken.
On the
1st of April, an officer from the Galle South camp called over to our house to inform me about the death of my son CGA Gunasekara, who served as an assistant naval officer. Then they came to inform us not to make any statement in this regard to the press or any media. The Navy commander Somatilaka Disanayaka said this.
I believe that our children are being held in one of the detention camps. The former Navy commander Somatilaka Disanayaka sent 4 vehicles, 1 each to the houses of the missing naval officers. They took us to the Navy headquarters and pressurized us not to report this to any media nor to inform regarding this to the opposition parties. When we refused, he slammed the table and behaved in a foul manner.
I have a question to raise. He was a domestic assistant. How could he be sent out on duties in the sea? He called me in the evening on the 29th of March 2011 and told me that there was unrest within the camp and that he is ready to face anything and to take good care of our parents. My older brother has not contacted me ever since.
When News First made inquiries from former Navy Commander Admiral Somatilaka Disanayaka, he noted that it was revealed that the officers in question had been involved in corrupt activity and that he would never stand for the corrupt. The former Navy Commander denied having exerted any pressure on the families and reiterated that he had acted legitimately. News First made inquiries from the Navy media spokesperson, Commander Indika De Silva, who noted that senior Navy officers had conducted an inquiry. He noted that the inquiry revealed that the sailors had set out to sea in civilian attire without authorization, adding that officers who failed to make proper inquiries were punished. He added that a search operation launched by the Navy the very next day did not yield any result. Meanwhile, the relatives who engaged in the fast arrived at the Presidential Secretariat and met a senior Assistant Secretary to the President. The relatives had handed over a letter requesting that an investigation be launched into the disappearance of the 4 Navy personnel.